We're live now, so let's get into it. So what we're going to do is implement an event-based structure. So like something like an observer pattern. And this is what's going to basically tell the main program that the queue is no longer full. So essentially the main program can add audio to the queue. So let's do that. And first of all, let's actually open the project and see where we left off. That would be a good thing, wouldn't it? I don't even know what I did here. So yeah, I think this was the audio queue, right? Let's code NC. I used to be able to see the stream chat here, but I'm not sure where it is. There you go. I can see the stream chat now. Let's go. See, the audio queue kind of works, but according to the internet, it's not really done properly because the way we're waiting for the queue to have spaces is by sleeping here, which isn't the recommended approach. I think people tend to notify the main program that the queue has been read from and therefore it's now empty. And at least we took the right approach of also implementing or using a ring buffer from the Boost library, which is lock free by default. And that seems to be what people actually use for audio as well. So there's also a good approach that we took without knowing better. So oh dude, this VC package here installation is taking a long time, isn't it? It's because it's building all of the Boost stuff again for some reason. But oh well. I think let's actually merge this audio stuff that we have, the audio queue. This song actually kind of sucks as well. There you go, better. You can just push this. Okay, so we merged that. Let's pull it here. I'm hoping that the VC package is done now. Maybe not. Still configuring. See, that's one of the reasons why you never really add boost unless you really have to, because it takes forever to build, which is kind of shit. Lucas Rodrigues. Sou brasileiro, cara. I am Brazilian, yeah. And welcome to the stream. Bem-vindo ao stream. Você quer aprender C++? Cola aqui. Don't even know how many people are watching this now, so let me take a look. Oh, just one. Let me take a look. Okay, cool. Still installing the dependencies here with VC package. Finally, we're done. Now we can build it again, right? Build it. So we didn't build, and why is that? Let's just get it to build again. Oh. What is going on here? Maybe it's the kit that I've selected. Let's try this one. C++ dá medo. É, cara. Também é muitos anos já fazendo isso aqui. Só assim que aprende. Mas é uma boa programação, é uma boa linguagem. Te ensina muito. Tu tá falando de onde, cara? São Paulo, Rio? Onde do Brasil que você tá? Sorry guys, if you're watching this in the future, I'm just talking to a viewer in Portuguese and I apologize for that. Manaus, no Amazonas, cara, é longe, eu sou de São Paulo. Agora eu moro no Reino Unido, mas é bem longe de Manaus. Eu sempre quis ir pra lá, cara, visitar o Amazonas, é muito bonito, né? Isso que o pessoal fala. Let's see if we can build this now. What is going on? It's not an actual C++ error, it's more of a PowerShell error, which is a little bit interesting. I've recently uninstalled PowerShell, so I need to install it again. I mean, not uninstalled it, but changed the installation. Install code command. Go to VS Code PowerShell. Select. It's incredible when it just doesn't build anymore from like the other day. Saying that this doesn't exist. So let's see why. PowerShell is no longer here. There's gotta be a fucking settings I can change. Até mais, Lucas. Boa sorte aí na aprendizagem. Subscreve aí no canal. Qualquer coisa você aprende alguma coisa aqui em inglês também. Falou, tchau, tchau. Try a different kit. The only one that actually worked is MD64. Maybe x86. So let's see. Oh, I don't want it to remove the packages. Yeah, maybe it's just about adding the new PowerShell, I guess. Sure. Let me actually find the path for that now, I guess. Program files, PowerShell. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we're going to restart this. Let's see if PowerShell is now found again. So this shouldn't build because it's already built all the x86 Windows stuff. Hey dude, don't install it again, please. So all of this because I essentially upgraded my PowerShell version. Gotta love Windows. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be posting a video about VC package, or maybe the day after. I've realized that a lot of people could do with that little help. So, you know, being able to use a package manager like VC package does actually help out quite a lot, especially in terms of saving time when starting a new project like this, where you need to include a lot of third-party dependencies. You know, VC package and things like Conan do exactly just that very, very quickly. So I keep looking at that monitor, but I need to look at the camera here. Okay, now we're done. So let's see if we can find VC, or sorry, the PowerShell. Okay. It doesn't work. I don't know what to do. Okay, it seems to be building now, so it was definitely PowerShell. Okay, cool. So we have built. And should we run it? Should we see what happens? It should still output a little weird noise. Fill up the queue with some waves. If it ever starts and decides to actually run the code, I would be grateful. There you go. So here we are. Let's. Okay, hopefully you guys heard that, but it seems to be working exactly the same as before. Yeah, so the idea now is, what can I say here? So we've got this sort of function that pushes, you know, writes to the buffer. And this is obviously getting called, where is it? In here. But this while loop in the, hola, Sarai Lopez, welcome to the stream. So I'm basically just coding some audio stuff, and this is what it does right now. It doesn't do much, but the idea is to play music with C++ later on. Right. Yeah, so we've got this while loop in the main function, and it fills up the queue for the audio buffer, but it waits 100 milliseconds every time, which is not the right thing to do. According to the internet, the right thing to do is to, whenever we have the callback reading from the audio queue, we would then, then notify this kind of code here saying that there is space to be written to now. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to implement some sort of like observer pattern or event notifier. So yeah, let's look into the easiest way to do that in C++. I don't want to waste too much time thinking about it. But essentially what we want to do is an observer pattern in C++. Very, very simple terms. And this website is already making me want to die by the amount of code that we've got here. So we don't need all of this. I just want to have the simplest sort of struct that will notify something. Yeah, so the idea of the observer pattern is actually very easy. So we've got the observer. That essentially attaches to a subject. So whenever that subject changes, the observer will get updated or something like that. Or maybe the other way around. I may be getting these things confused, but essentially that's what it is. So what we want to do is to put this queue, this audio queue that we've got, as this sort of struct that will, whenever it changes, it will notify the other code. So we can't use locks. Obviously, we can't use anything that will block the main thread or vice versa. Let's see how this person does it. So I can't see the number of viewers in here. There's only one. And hello, Sarai. And the observers will notify subjects. I always get these two confused. I mean, let's implement that very quickly. So we're gonna have an update there. We're probably gonna need a private section as well with the, I guess, the vector of subjects. Let's just call it that now. That we will actually notify. And in this case, I would say that we actually do need some sort of class. So it's an empty class for now. So we can attach an observer to a subject. Okay. We can, this is what's going to update our queue basically. So something like that. think I got these mixed up. So this would actually be here. This is where we're gonna have as observers. I've not done this kind of shit in ages. Implementing an observer button. Oh. We've got attach, and we've got, oops, detach. Now we've got notify as well. Now obviously this will have to be some sort of like shared pointer. Yeah, right. This will essentially add the list. What am I doing? You know, what's funny about this is that we don't actually even need the vector here, because we only really have one observer, which is the main function, right? The main thread that's actually waiting for the queue to be filled. So maybe that's something we can remove later. You know, do we really need the vector of observers? That is my question. Yeah, observer. In fact, just have a set as well, so they don't get added twice. There you go, an ordered set. Observer dot zip insert. I think it might be. Okay, so that is essentially it. And then detach, we need to see first if we have that element in our sort of set. I think this will do. And then if obviously found is the end of observers, in other words, if it hasn't been found, then we can simply return here. And if not, we can say that observers, is it remove or reserve or erase? I think that will do. And this should do actually, right? If I haven't got my std library mixed up here. Yeah, but as I said, we don't even need the set. Well, let's keep it there. Whenever we notify, what's that gonna do? That is gonna go for each each observer in the list of observers, and it's going to call, you know, observer dot update, right? I think it's called. This is what it's going to do, and that's it. But obviously we need this to be defined. This can be nothing for now, I guess. Yeah, so that's obviously not going to work because I need to do this. Okay, so now I can build. And this works fine. What is this actually going to do in here? What is this actually going to do here? How do people usually do this kind of stuff? So how to queue up audio. I remember reading this particular answer, that was quite well. This is where I got the idea from the notifier. What the fuck is that? With. I guess it can be a condition variable or something, right? Right, first event with WFSO. I don't know what that is, to be honest. This is not what it means. The right way to do this is to use an event object and signal it from the callback every time the queue becomes not full. The main loop blocks on that event. Right, okay. Use an auto reset event. If you want to do this, probably once about that is for 3 or 5 seconds of audio is more than enough in most scenarios. This is what I mean by not full above. Another way to think about this is in terms of high watermark. Here, callback drains the buffer while it's not empty. Main fills the buffer while it's less full than the watermark. Callback wakes main full than the watermark. Okay. I need to think of a way of blocking this until the queue becomes less empty. Dude, I need to read a paper on how people do this or something. Right now, I essentially just want to... I just want to say in here, like, set a flag or something, but I know that this is not really thread safe. Hmm. The thread that's putting all the audio into the queue basically can't do anything until the callback says that there's space. So that's what's going on here. I need to clean this up as well because it's a bit of a mess. Rolling up and down, figuring out. So what we need to do here is to basically do something like, you know, if flag is no longer set, pick the full flag. Yeah, we're gonna wait until that happens. Yeah, we're gonna need some sort of condition variable here, I think, fortunately. And no, we don't really need this at all, I don't think. No, it was just a waste of time. Another reason to never overthink problems and just go for the easiest solution that you've got available for you. So the only thing is that I need to see if this condition variable is lock free though. Yeah, let's use this. The condition variable class is a synchronization primitive used with a mutex. Not used the condition variable in a while as well. This is a good revision for me. Very unique lock here. We'll wait while locking that lock. And this is the sporadic function to check whenever it's been woken up. Wait on that lock. Why? It's on this. See, I'm not sure if this is allowed to do in the audio thread because it needs a lock. That's the only problem. Hmm. I mean, very lazily, we could try and implement this. And then just replace it with the proper structure. So, yeah, why not? Let's do that. We don't need that anymore. Right, to make sure that I understand how it's used. Yeah, I'm not sure if a condition variable will do because it is a blocking call. Not when you wait for it, but when you notify you. I don't know, actually. It seems... That's what I'm trying to figure out, basically. Thread that intends to modify the shared variable must acquire a mutex, and this is why basically it's not going to work for audio, because we can't really acquire a mutex because that is a blocking call, and in the audio callback is not recommended, so he has to modify stuff while the lock is owned, and the call notify one or notify all. So this is not going to work. This is what I kind of want. Portable event checker with condition and lock free notification. I don't want to read this guy's code, but mutex mechanism. Unfortunately, this mechanism this was of a low level OS program. Well, very lazily, this is what we're trying to do. But a little bit more robust, essentially. So on the code where we have the data, we essentially want to put a float here, or I don't know, sorry, a boo, saying that the queue, queue ready or something. And when we create this in the main code, so what is actually going into here, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we don't care about these anymore, so multiplier. So this will create 2 empty queues here, and it's saying that the queue is ready to be written to. And in the audio code, whenever we've done this, essentially whenever we can return 0, or whenever we don't return, in fact, data is wait. Pretty sure that returning 0 means false, right? This. Yay. Just want to find the default value, actually. Right, so callback function. Callback must return an int and accept the exact parameter specified by typedef. Okay. Doesn't say what that type is, though. I mean, what the return value means. This kind of lag is a bit insane. Is my YouTube still working? I have no fucking clue what the value here should be. But anyway, when we don't fail, which will be here, so they'll just return 0 when it's popular, when it's fine. Anyway, so once we read the thing, what we want to do is call in data, and then be ready equals to true now, essentially. And whenever we write the queue, if it's full, for example, we want to say that you know, it's no longer ready. But just very lazily, this is what we kind of want to do. We want to say that if the data got left, or the capacity, I can't remember now. If there is no read available, read available is sorry, if write available, which is what we're returning here, right? I guess. Let me just make sure. Yeah, we're going to be doing work twice, but it doesn't matter. Because what we want to do, and we had the thing previously, if there is no write available here, then we want to say that data dot left, oh sorry, what is it, data dot be ready is equals false, right? And it's the same thing for this. So essentially, in here, we're going to say that if the data queue isn't ready to be read, or to be written to, we're not going to do this. We're just going to continue, in fact. I think that should do the same thing, right? But this is only going to run if there's space to be written on the queue. Let's try that. What? Try again. Hopefully it works the first time. If not, I might have a infinite loop. It was good to see if it at least ends up here. Okay, so it did work the first time. So in other words, this is what we want to do. Or maybe we can set the queue ready to atomic, right? So let's try that. Make sure it's not gonna, no, this is not gonna be set when the callback is set in it as well, which would be weird, but you know, could happen. Hey, let's use atomic ball is just an atomic ball. Okay, so I mean, without much, we can just do this really, and I think we have to include the atomic header here. It's still build, hopefully, because it has all the right overloads. There is one thing. There is one thing though. So it'll be you ready. Compare and exchange week. We're going to compare it to I guess true here. If it's true, then we're going to exchange. Oh, yeah, I mean, this is interesting. STD atomic compare and exchange. So maybe we don't even need compare week. Yeah, because as soon as we exchange it, we want to exchange it. What's the return type? True if the underlying atomic value was successfully changed, false otherwise. Okay. If it makes the comparison here, then we know. Hmm? Why does it not work? Oh, it's had in this case. Node. OT. AI. That's value. Is it actually gonna fail? Yeah, it does fail. Maybe we need these to happen beforehand, like this. Because we can then say left written. That work then? Now it kind of does, right? Not convertible. Wait, can I not just use this? Am I stupid? Hmm. That's value. Integer. That's also an integer. They both be. Can I really not do this? How the hell do I use this function? Compare exchange strong. Let's change the AI. Look for the data.queue ready. Compare exchange week. What should it take? A reference to Boolean, which would be the test val, for example, right? And just a const Boolean in this particular case. This is saying that it should somehow work. don't understand why it doesn't work. I mean, pair exchange equal should work here. Heck, what the hell, dude? The argument 1 to the constable has to be a reference. So basically, is that right? Is that gonna work now? So this can't be a const, right? Oh, that is interesting. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. What can we do? We can do a just do this and doesn't give a on exchange for a reason. Following this will exchange the value of expected value, correct? The expected value here is the same as the example. Then we exchange expected. For example, in fact, is going to be the value, okay. Otherwise, expected is going to be value. What? Otherwise, expected going to be example. And it returns false, okay. Hard to grasp, but we're getting there. So basically, if the compare QReady is the same as true, it will take the value of this something like this. Left available will be data dot left or rights available more than 0. The same thing I'm gonna do for the rights available. Oh gosh. If QReady test, if this isn't false, if this isn't true, QReady isn't true, Wait, let's think of it. If this is available, left and right are available, then it's gonna be true. If it isn't true, and it is more than that, example will be the value. Okay, so it is also true. Now, if these are both, one of these are false, then there isn't any space there. Okay, this should also work, I think. Okay. Let's build this. And again, we're gonna run it. Okay, perfect. That's what we wanted. So essentially, we have a thread that will write to the queue until there's no more audio to be written, or when the stream isn't available anymore. So, okay, let's leave it as that for now. We're gonna call it a day. Okay, cool. So and tomorrow on next stream, we're gonna clean it up because it's a bit messy now. So oh no, what did I do? Okay. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.